Ladies and gents, welcome to another exciting edition of the Two Cents Pod. I'm Bran.
Good afternoon, y'all. It's Armand.
And we're back again for y'all on a Saturday, just cooling on out. Before we get started, man, got two guests, two very good brothers of mine, high school alumnus. You know, my man Kel Harmon and my man Andrew Frederick. Man, if y'all want to introduce yourselves real quick to the people.
Yeah, this is Kelly, and that's it.
All right, this is Andrew. Pleasure to be here.
A little background, whatever y'all want to, give us.
I'm just some dude. I was walking by. Brandon got like a little lemonade stand set up outside. Like he sells Girl Scout cookies and lemonade, and he got a mic for podcasting. So I was like, "Yo, what's good?" He said 2002 hip hop. I was all the way down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Extreme producer extraordinaire, by the way, man. He played with the beats a little bit.
Back when I was in my prime. Right. Now I'm just old. I got like a job. It's no good. It's really depressing.
Bro, man.
You're
a full-fledged adult.
It's quite sad.
And Frederico, man, Drexel alumni, soon to be. You know what I mean, graduating.
Finished today.
Weeks. Yeah. Last class today, man. Congrats, man.
Nice.
That's big stuff, man. That's big stuff. Hey, man, so, y'all being guests to the show, you guys not going to come away empty-handed, man. I got some gifts for y'all, man.
Gifts?
I got gifts, man. I got some Bernie Sanders tattoos for y'all.
Nice. All right.
It doesn't matter if you didn't vote for him. It don't matter. You know what I mean? I'm not concerned about that. But yeah, man. So before we get into the review, it's a little concept, little topic that's been out here, and it's been a concept within social media and journalism, and something that me and Armand kind of just wanted to touch on. And if Andrew and Kel, have their opinions, we would love them to get their opinion as well. But it's called yellow journalism, which is basically a concept of reporting that's either slanderous or really is not factual. So that with the rise of Twitter and a whole bunch of social media and websites, a lot of news seems to be on an extreme level. And I even noticed it to a point where I was watching CNN and Fox News, man, and it's almost like wrestling.
Yeah, it's strictly entertainment.
It's like
you can't get your news from TV. Like they just want ratings. So they're gonna say the most outrageous thing they can say to get ratings, and you just got to be smarter than that. You got to rise above it. You got to go do your own research. It takes more time, and nobody feel like doing that. But that's what you got to do. Like you got to get 20 different sources and figure out what you believe.
Right. You really have to take the time, like you said. We can't open a newspaper. We can, but
no, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Right, but it's not the most accurate way. It's entertainment. It's like watching a sitcom or watching a drama. Right. You might as well watch the Kerry Washington joint to get your news.
Scandal,
right?
Yeah,
you might as well watch Scandal.
It's getting crazy, bro. Armand, man, what's your take on that, man?
Man, you already know how I feel about that. Just seeing what people post all the time. I have a problem with people posting stuff and not vetting it. But they don't even vet what they're posting. They're just posting all kinds of outlandish things. I'm like, this stuff don't even be true, whether it's about some celebrity, whether it's about some politician, or saying they're going to have, death camps right here, the Obama author. I was like, yo, what is this nonsense? And my student, this is running thing going around, and my student said, Donald Trump said, when he went, he's sending all blacks to Africa. So I thought it was like a joke. Until my parents was telling me, I was like, I follow politics. And that was never a conversation, but it's so, people are showing like, well, the website said this and this said that. I'm like, yo, you can never get any really accurate information.
Right.
I guess you can, but I think it's so much, yellow journalism out there with a title. And, nowadays people don't really read. They just read, the title, and then they start commenting on something because they read the title. But, a lot of times the title is really, really misleading from, the article or the topic that they're discussing. So it's like sad. Now I think social media, I'm having more of a negative outlook on social media than I did a couple years ago, because I think it's not used for what it was when I was in college. It was like, it's totally different now.
Yeah, definitely, man. it's kind of scary in a little bit in a way because you can't even depend on CNN, which used to be the lead of journalism. Now I'm just looking at other outlets, to get my information. But yeah, man. Anything else new with you, bro? I mean, we're off the heels of our last podcast that we did Sunday. But anything new with you, man, since then?
Hey, listen, man. The school year almost over, so I'll be when we last day teachers, I'll be good. You know what I mean? So we got 41 days left. Be counting down. Every time I see a teacher, we saying 41 days. 40 days, So I'm ready for the summer. So I'm ready for the playoffs, NBA playoffs, and watching the second round. And that's really it. I'm excited that AZ coming to town.
Definitely.
We'll check him out. He always talk about him damn near on every podcast.
Supreme
talking about music. So other than that, man, I'm good, man. What about you?
Yeah, man. I just wrapped up my final day of my internship at Parkway Northwest. So it was a great, I had a great time there with the kids, high school kids. It kind of changed my opinion. I want to work with high school kids now, and it was just dope, man. Like the kids, I was well received, and when I was leaving, a lot of the kids, just went out their way to, give me a hug or just say, I wish you well. So it was nice, man. Like that's really what you do it for, man. To have young people, kind of looking to you and just having you in their minds and vice versa in a positive way, man. So it was great, man. Just counting down the days, man. I'll be graduating May 7th. Me and my man Andrew, man, we rocking out together, man. So, that's pretty much it with me, But yeah, we'll slide into this O2 review, and man, it's kind of it's a special thing, man. Kind of intimate because that's the year all three of us graduated. So it's an important year for us, benchmark year. We don't know if it was for hip hop, but you guys figure that out later in the show.
I don't really remember this year that much. I remember it, but I don't really remember. When I looked at those albums, I remember the albums, but I don't really remember how hip hop was in 2003, 2002. I mean,
this was like your second year in college.
Yeah, so I was still stuck on. I don't know what I was on in 2002. Yeah, I was going to college, but I don't know what tip I was on.
Okay. You stuck off the realness. You heard of us, Mobb Deep, Official Queensbridge Murderers.
I was still stuck.
That's what you was on. All right, man. So before we start, man, I'll let everybody just give it a round table thoughts on like your year of 2002. What you felt of the year. What thoughts come to you when you think about 2002 in hip hop?
In hip hop or just 2002 in general?
Hey, whatever.
2002 in hip hop, man, I had high hopes for 2002. Jay-Z had just dropped the Blueprint in 2001, I think.
Yes.
Rockefeller was heavy. Like Rockefeller was the unit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Beanie State Pride was there. Cam had just came over. There's a little beef between that. Jay-Z was dropping his freestyles, but it's like I never left. I had the global phone. It was crazy. It was all rock all the time, and there was supposed to be some hot albums. Unfortunately, a bunch of sophomore slumps. Nelly and Eminem, sophomore slumps. Jay-Z dropped the album that was way too long. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's about it.
What about you, Andy?
Well, when I think back to 2002, I can't help but think that I was going to shows nonstop. The shows were going on. I don't know if the albums were the greatest, but I definitely have a couple albums that, in my opinion, are some of the best of that year and are staples for certain artists. However, I do remember going to shows. I don't remember being excited that this person is dropping that. It was more like, oh, what's this, and finding new things, and and I remember, within a few years of 2002, like 2004, 2005, the shows disappeared in Philadelphia. And now they're starting to come back, which is good. But I remember not going to any shows barely ever when I was going to them one or two every month.
Now was that more underground type?
You know, I mean,
A little bit of both.
it was a little bit of both. You know,
You remember anything in particular?
if my memory serves me correctly, there was Jurassic 5 at the it was either Electric Factory or the TLA, and I'm just taking a stab at it, but I think Dispatch had Dilated Peoples open for them, and then Dilated had a show the next day with Supernat, and I forget who the other artist there, but yeah. So I guess a lot of it was more underground. I know Jedi Mind Tricks had become like huge around here.
Right. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
So. You know, and they were all bringing stuff. Boston was going off the chain. LP had just put together Def Jux, where, you know, we had New York coming down, and Philadelphia was it was an area where everybody stopped off, and then it got lost in a little while down the road. Yeah.
Is this before the South got popping, the snap music?
I think this was right there.
Yeah, so that's where it all migrated to.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, honestly, because we did like 97, like a month ago.
what was on 97?
That was the beginning of Juvenile.
Oh, that was the Hot Boy.
Yeah, so
in 97? Really?
Yeah.
They were 90s hip hop?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, because that 98 was Juvenile. Like the album came out in 98.
Right.
So that's when Cash Money, in my perspective, they was the really first major hip hop artist, South artist that got.
What about Master P and them?
Master
P was before Juvenile.
But to me, Hot Boys got more respect.
But you can name everybody in No Limit. Like No Limit was legendary.
True.
I'm not saying they were talented. I think Silk the Shocker is awful, but there was some dope. They were popular. There was some dope shit.
I'm gonna say Cash Money took it to
It
another
was the
level.
most popular group down south. One of the most popular movement south at that time.
They were the first one making noise. Like,
But I say Cash Money took it to another level.
yeah, I mean, yeah, but you can't discount No Limit.
Nah. But I mean, all right. So we'll say No Limit. That was the beginning of like South really getting credit as major artists.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
I mean
commercial.
from my young perspective.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. From my eyes, you know what I mean?
I definitely had Master P make him say,
Of course you
Yeah.
did. Everybody
Every day.
did. That's a classic.
Every day.
and his tank on the basketball court.
And then they got Mystical. They had Snoop. They had Mr. Magic. C Murder.
True.
Who's the lady? Whoever. Mia X.
Yeah.
I don't even like these cats, and I named every one of them.
Got
Like
some
they
love.
were super popular.
Got some love. Yeah, I mean, so me, 02, and I'll get into this as we go later, but 02 was like a half and half year for me because half of it I'm in high school listening to like what I'm listening to in high school, and then the other half I'm out of high school now, and then I'm going away to college. I'm meeting different cats in different areas, and they're listening to different music, a lot of Southern bass, a lot of Midwest stuff.
Right.
So it's like I got two different, like when I look back at 2002, I sectioned off in like two different music genres.
Nah, I gotta call you on that. Because in 2002, we was in community college together. We didn't go anywhere, all right? We went to Monco, right? You remember that? Because I remember you was in my like pre-summer, you was only there for like a week because you was too smart. But you was in my, it was like a college prep course,
That
right?
was in the summertime, right.
Summer 2000.
But the summer of 02, I went away to Shippensburg.
Okay, right. You bounced.
When I came back,
Right.
that was 03. I came back in 03.
Nah.
Because I did a year at Shippensburg.
Right, but you went to Monco first.
Because
It was a pre-joint.
Right,
you didn't go in the semester, but it was a pre-joint.
Right. June. You got
Right.
Yeah, and then actually I left in July for the summer prep in Shippensburg.
Right.
And then I came back around anyway because I didn't stay at Shippensburg.
Oh, did you
so
go?
I flunked out.
No, I had dropped out by the time you came back around.
You didn't last. You and Steve had a little run. You know what I mean? But let's get into this, man. This will be our first topic. Your rookie of the year for this year, 2002. Best new artist. And, you know, it's up to your interpretation of what new is. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
Armand, you want to start?
Rookie of the year. I don't even know who will be my rookie of the year. Wasn't that much new album. I don't think it's 2000, but that I was listening to.
You know,
I think it was a comeback for Nas. I think this Nas was riding there